Had to get scissors.
We are live.
Good morning, rise and grind. It's time again for Wake and Bake with the Groskis. We have an extra large panel today, and I see chat is jamming. So good shit, man.
Chat's being censored.
I know, so am I.
Yeah, apparently Scobo got censored too, chat. I'm sorry. We can't even see that on our the Bro Show moderator account, the show moderator account. I'll try to figure out what it is, but I think it's just a thing that they're doing now. So bear with us. What can't you say? Smoking, I guess?
No, I put the smoke emoji in the chat, and so did Torch Farmer.
Yeah, so I put smoking and
smoking.
There deleted it.
Interesting.
It's over 18, but you can't do 18-year-old things.
Well, so let me give you guys some other fun facts about YouTube. So the first 5 minutes are what they really screen for monetization. So if we don't swear and do all of the stuff that's against the rules, we could leave our monetization on. Fun fact number 2, I've turned that off for months now because we can't do that. There's no way.
Be free.
But anyway, thank you guys for joining us. Wake and Bake is back, 9 o'clock, so we're all awake. Woo! Yeah. Baked is here, new guest. Porch Farmer's here, new guest.
New guests, old friends. How's that sound?
True that. Let's go around real quick and introduce everyone, and then we'll talk about some stuff. So, Baked Pone, where can everyone find you, brother?
You can find me on Instagram, Baked PWN, or Discord. I'm on the MBGS one and the DGC one. But yeah, I'm glad to be here. Get up to Michigan from Florida, get some legal growing going, pop a bunch of seeds this year.
Notice he didn't say get some growing going. He said get some legal growing going.
Yeah, I've never done that.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we've ever had you on camera, so maybe we can talk about your story a little bit in this show. We'll see what we have time for.
Well, yeah.
Porch Farmer, bro, where can everyone find you?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? You can find me on Instagram, Discord. That's pretty much about it. Glad to be here with everybody.
And the Wake and Bake Frugal Force show sometimes.
Yeah.
He's new to this social media stuff.
I am.
Dankman Dan, welcome back, brother. You're muted. Good job. Good grief.
Even the good guys mess up.
Yeah. We're seeing good is loose.
I want to be a letdown. That's it. Dankman Dan, you can find me on Instagram. You can find me at Freedom Green Farms. You can find me in Michigan Bros Grow Show, 9 p.m. Sunday nights. Thanks, chat, for joining us this morning.
Thanks, Dan. Tara Wilson, thank you for joining us.
Hey, guys. Great to be back. We are really excited to be at a new time and new day. Have notifications on for us because you never know when we're going to pop up. You can find me at Tara Wilson 1409 on Instagram, YouTube. On the Discord also. We're trying to get some more people to join us on the Discord, and we've got lots of information and crazy funness and music and great time. Excited.
Don't sound so enthusiastic.
You know me. trying to hook it.
It's the Wake and Bake.
She's been up since 3:30, dude. This is like the minute.
Yeah, so she's ready for bed already.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
I got a full day ahead of me.
Porch Farmer's entire face disappeared, but his glasses were still there. He's dabbing to start the show. Scobo,
let's bring it in right.
Yeah, dude. Scobo, what do you think?
I think that it's going to be a hell of a good show today. If anybody has any questions, make sure you drop them in the chat for the panelists. Otherwise, switch over to live chat from Top Chat so you can get the most chattiest experience possible, aside from being timed out from YouTube occasionally.
Apparently, we still have chat.
Yeah, what show did they not have chat on, if you don't mind us asking, if this is catching on or something?
Yeah, if this is moving around, we got to know. I know that Med Grower lost his account recently.
Yes.
I seen it on
that was
Miss
on
Nudie
Instagram.
Grows, actually.
Oh, Miss Nudie Grows show?
Yeah.
That has happened.
Home Grow.
Yeah. Oh, Cheap Home Grow, yeah.
Took away her comment or her whole live chat.
Really?
At the Wednesday morning show? The DWC one?
Very interesting.
What a shame.
We've always tried to follow the rules, and we actually don't break any of YouTube's rules, but they're not big on, exactly what we do. So we're skirting the rules for sure.
True that.
Dro, you can talk about food. Dro almost burned his eggs. If you're watching the show, check your eggs. Check your babies, plants and children.
Bacon.
Make sure there's no dingoes or anything.
Southern said their schedule depends on what is live. That's funny. So waking up for Eagle's show or going to sleep late for his show, waking up for early for a different show, etc.
Morning, Stabby.
Stabby, I didn't get home until 10, brother. And then I went to bed.
Dro Grows, two things. I got his background. If you like my background, this is a picture that he took over the summer that I asked him if I could use as a background and gussy it up. And secondly, I am grinding up some of the blue gelato right now that I got it from him as a clone. So cheers, brother. Hope you're having a good morning.
And cheers to Drogros also for my baller jar that I still haven't gotten into yet because I'm being
Nice.
This is so yummy. Oh, I can't even open it.
Have you been keeping it in the fridge?
Oh, it's in my turp fridge.
Oh, you probably have a turp fridge right there, don't you?
I sure do. That was a nice investment.
Bake
Oh.
has a turp fridge too. I don't have one yet.
Mine's
Hello.
not close enough to show.
It was $20 at Walmart. I could not pass.
Yeah.
The little red one.
Yeah.
Mine's
Yeah,
black.
that's-
The front lights up.
You have a
Oh.
retro styled one too?
Is it
I did,
RGB?
yeah.
Is it RGB?
No.
Dang, that'd be
Nothing
cool.
but CMYK for us.
That's right, dude.
What is this, the 70s?
Little print shop talk.
It's a print
70s
joke.
were good times.
Sequence was with me. It's all good.
Well, so me, Scobo, and Spartan all worked in print shops somehow at least know the lingo in our life.
Wow.
That's kind of weird.
Oh, fuck. Good morning, painted lady. I see you.
Wow. Spartan's hating on fridges.
At least he's not hating on cats because painted lady is right there with him too.
The ocean.
With fridges. A seed fridge. That's a dope idea.
Yeah, you could put your seeds in your mini. Not your seeds. You'd need a different
No,
fridge.
Yeah.
I think the thing that I would worry about is opening and closing the door all the time, and potentially, having some kind of issue where I'm getting moisture in there.
Well, that's what the fridge, not the freezer, because that's the same concept with dabs I learned. The freezer, you don't want to freeze them. You want to put them in the fridge, I guess.
So speaking of seeds, though,
Leave
I
it
want
in
to
my
pop some
drawer.
seeds today. What do you guys think I should?
Tell us what you got to pick from.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
what's
I
the-
should do the
what's
lead
the
in.
variety?
I should do the lead in for that. I bought a house. Finally got to sign for the house.
Congratulations.
I haven't been able to talk about it because it's been like very up and down and a long, drawn out process. But now I'm able to move in like 2 or 3 weeks. That's really cool. So I'm gonna pop some seeds and get a nice monocrop style plants starting to veg out. So I was wondering.
Okay, well, let me start with a question for you. Think of the flavors that you already have established in your garden, and you know what the height of your ceiling is, so you know what you can and can't grow. What flavor or what effect are you looking to add to the menu?
I really have everything, to be honest. So it's hard. I was just looking through my list just now, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna pop the white wedding seeds that I have again, because I was really, really impressed with that.
That was good.
But other than that, I don't
second
really
that.
know.
I would say
Yeah.
everything that washes good.
Do you
I
know
don't
the
know.
height yet?
Yeah, I
Okay.
ish. I was in
Definitely
there
do
once,
that white
but
wedding and get me a cut of that.
white wedding. Yeah, it's incredible. I wish I could remember the name right off the top of my head. I was talking about it on this show or on a show about how I grew white wedding and lost the cut, or didn't clone it basically because it was a 1 seed thing, and I didn't know if it was going to be good, and it was very good, and I was disappointed. So someone sent me 3 seeds. So I have 3 femmes, which does not make a good monocrop. So I got to get some more seeds. And I guess
Or
probably
you can grow
femmes
them out,
with the.
clone the shit out of them, and then.
Well, that's what I'm trying to avoid. So I have all of my clones right now, Dan, and they're all varying, like 2 clones of every strain that I have. varying sizes. So then if I were to grow those, I'm going to grow those and then mother one, right? And then so I have enough clones to actually do rooms. So in the meantime, I want to grow a seed run.
Right on.
Because they'll all be the same size. So that's the solution to the problem, I guess.
So yeah, it's hard to get a monocrop out of 3 seeds.
Well, yeah, there's that, but
Right.
I have a lot
Are
of
you gonna-
space, so I'm gonna grow. I don't know how many seeds I even want to pop.
Small tents or early cuts.
20
Are you
or
gonna do
something?
all femmes or some regs or what? 'Cause that's a matter of time.
Probably
too.
all of the above, because Skilbo was just showing off
Okay.
that little trick again.
Oh, yeah,
this morning.
Let me hold this up real quick here.
Yeah, explain what we're gonna be
Okay.
looking at here, Skilbo.
So what I have here is I took a cut off of my Kiwana squirrel that is in veg because I wanted to know if it was male or female without having to do too much work on it. So all I did is I put a hole in the top of this water bottle that this goes through. This clone has sat in here for 2 weeks and you can see that it didn't die. It looks like shit because there's nothing in the water, but there are some roots on the bottom there. And I have been able to establish that this is a female. So I'm good to go. I just wanted to hold on to this for a few days extra so we could do it for the show because Sequence has mentioned this multiple times and we've never really shown it off before.
Somebody's proven that it works. And then like especially if you were in a synthetic environment, you could take
some in the
that
water.
and keep that. Yeah.
You could put
either
some Clonex in there and it would be
yeah.
Right on.
If
I've
you
just
actually had
tried
the
to get
goal
it,
of
though.
keeping them, you could definitely make that a better process. But just shoving them in water will keep them alive long enough to tell you
It's
that
like
sex.
the 90s where we're doing nothing but fucking sea of green again.
Like
Well-
that's way cheaper than sending, if you pop a pack of regular seeds and you have like 15 regulars and you want to sex test those, you're looking at like $150 or, close 120 to $150 to get them all sex tested on top of your seed pack cost. So then you go, wow, these packs of seeds are getting pretty expensive. I got to do this a different way. And that's the way.
I just like it
Right.
because all those stupid bottoms and shit that you're going to take off anyway once it comes time to flower it, those are a perfect thing to just throw in. They're not going to go crazy with it. And like I said, this is just tap water. I didn't have to do anything. I just threw it in flour.
here's what I would suggest towards your monocrop deal as far as what seeds to pop. Go with the maximum, the seeds you have the most amount of seeds of. That way you can pop the most amount of the same to get that monocrop effect.
Like that. I like that a lot.
There's some good regs I could pop, Dan. What do you think about the Limarilla?
That's
Yeah.
what I was
Dude,
gonna
I love
suggest
the
because I woke
Limarilla.
up this morning thinking about that.
Yeah, man.
I was
I
like,
would do
man.
that 100%.
The
And,
Black Line Reserve.
Been
personally,
waiting for you
I'm
to say that. Come
impatient.
on, let's
Like
go.
I could pop
Yeah.
these ones. This is the
You know they're gonna come
Limarilla
out really
crossed
good.
with the lime back cross.
How many's in there? Oh, you're muted on that.
It doesn't say, and it's not open, so I don't know.
Oh.
I'll open it.
Yeah. If you're
But he
gonna-
also,
as long
I
as you're not
have
gonna sell it.
a limited amount of seeds of the Limarilla F1 and F2. As far as I know, I'm the only person that has it, or one of the only people. That's what Brandon said on his Instagram.
Cool.
I think I have like
Yeah, man.
15-ish.
I just know that
See,
Black
that
Line
would be
Reserve and
worth
it's gonna be
popping.
powerful. It's supposed
And,
to
as
taste
far
really
as
good.
Regs, I just take the plunge and Farmer Freeman it and had great results that way. It's a costly deal, but for me, space is time and
Yeah, just watch cross contamination.
don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
I
for
want to
sure.
see Sequence
That's a
do the
good point.
Limarilla because we need to get some more lime terps in
Yeah, man.
the gross heat.
I'm trying to trade red cuts so that I can get the
Citrique?
Citrique from him, which I think is very lime.
Yeah, it's
And
a great strain.
for some reason, he values the Trop cookies, so I'm going to trade him the Trop cookies for the Citrique, and we're going to move on our.
He wants the purple one?
Yeah, the one right here.
It's got
Perfect.
great flavor.
He likes perps, and yeah, it does have great flavor. So we'll get him the Trop cookies for the Citrique. I guess both of them are kind of.
That's a good swap.
Yeah, both of them are kind of small.
Right.
Apparently, Trop cookies is still a really expensive cut. These clone sources that I have, to get clones from and exclusive cuts and stuff, it's still really high on the list. Like the mountain cut, 2 for $1,500.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, that's pretty high up there. That's not even the most expensive clone that I know of right now.
No, there's always the old OG Kush ones from back in the day. There was I remember hearing
legendary stories. Yeah, $10,000 and stuff.
$10,000 for an OG Kush. But if
Yeah.
I've always said though, you know, when you hear that, you're like knocked backwards. But if you are a commercial grower, how much money can you make off of that one fucking cut? It pays for itself. It really will. Maybe not for a home grower, but then again, think about this. Let's put yourself in old Skilbo's shoes, as uncomfortable as that may be. If I'm looking for something that is that silver bullet for whatever the fuck reason I'm growing for, it's the same for you. If it checks all the boxes and I know that I am a sufficient enough grower to be able to hold genetics in perpetuity, there's a fancy word for a wake and bake. If I'm able to hold it in perpetuity for years, it might be worth $10,000 to me. And that's not venting any of it to anybody. So it just comes down to what you're looking for and how much of a unicorn it is.
I think the guys that are paying 10 grand for a cut are starting a seed line.
You would think so.
Or some of the very exclusive cuts right now, like white truffle and stuff like that. It's a lot of it's to keep the flower exclusive.
Belief.
Mint Canico has it. Yeah, Belief is the guy that found it or whatever.
Yeah, if you guys don't follow Belief Cannabis, I think it's 5.0, 6.0 by now on Instagram. You guys should. The guy's
one of the best growers in Michigan, Belief. So, but that cut goes for $3,500.
Yeah, there's a lot of expensive cuts out there.
Good shit.
Have good friends that gift them to us.
We do have really good friends, Dan.
Yeah, and we're very fortunate. But when we have a good cut, we do the same for everybody else, and that's just paying it back and paying it forward.
True that.
How'd that Cushman's turn out for you, Dan?
Micron from Bloom Seed Co. last night.
Oh yeah, Dan. How did your Cushman's go?
Oh man, yeah. Speaking of Cushman's, I just harvested it. It sits up there ready to be trimmed out. That's an amazing cannabis. I'm kind of bummed I didn't keep it around because it was a slow grower, little bushy thing. Dude. But like you said, once she hit that stretch, she really threw on some.
Yeah, it packs on weight.
Yeah, amazing little plant. Yeah. But I don't even know how to describe how it smokes. It's
right.
I compare it to, like, if you ever smoked a menthol cigarette, it leaves that mentholy
smoking some Newports.
Yeah.
In your mouth that lingers. It is amazing. Yeah.
It's super neat.
There won't be any of the Cushmans going out to patients, so we are sorry about that.
Awesome. Dan Kingfisher D2 wants to know if the Rabid Hippie Cushmans is what you're working with.
I believe so, right?
It's from Seed. It's the Cushman's F2 from Seed Junkie.
Okay.
The Seed, they use the Rabid Hippie cut to make the F2.
Basically what we were just talking about.
Yeah. But Rabid Hippie does have his own cut of Cushman's that's a sought after thing too.
So I can't call it the Rabid Hippie cut, but it's bred with that cut.
Yeah, so it's a offspring.
Tara, what are you sniffing over there?
Wedding cake.
Oh, rub it in.
Dang, dude.
Sporting it.
Spartan hates that too.
This one's a bit different.
I like wedding cake a lot. That's in that white wedding.
This is a super duper good one. It's very limey to me, but it's super duper frosty. What are you laughing about? Did I say something?
Spartan says, "Yeah, fuck."
No, I'm
cake.
laughing at shit.
Yeah, I'm laughing at Spartan. Fuck wedding cake.
I can't look at both.
Oh, perfect with the receipt.
Thanks to Baked and Nurse Geek, I have 3 monitors. I gotta hook it up, but I'm gonna.
Amazing.
Oh, you fancy now?
Yeah, dude. Now that I have 3, I need 6, right, to get the full.
I almost sent you a setup the other day that had 6. I was like, perfect for you.
If you do that shit, I'm gonna start calling you fucking Jamie for real, man.
I'm gonna bring my
You
steering
already
wheel.
call me Jamie half the time.
That's only half the time. I'll do it all the time. I promise.
Bring my steering wheel over. We can do some racing.
Dude, I can't wait.
Or are you gonna start like some kind of you know, like in the TVs and shit where they have that one dude, he's always typing really super.
Dude, it's
Sequence is
fun.
one of the fastest fucking typers I've ever seen, and I've worked in offices and shit. It's insane.
My car's or my computer is starting to look like a hoopty car though. So I got this really nice computer, right? But all of my monitors are different brands, like having a car with all different tires on it. And so it's getting real weird over here.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. Who's got a car with 4 different kinds of tires on it? Give me an emoji in the chat.
You get bonus points if one of those is a snow tire.
Just
Yeah,
one.
there's still snow in my yard.
Absolutely.
Anybody have any questions in the chat? Make sure you
Cheers,
drop
then.
them down for us. Otherwise, I want to say good morning. I hope you guys are starting off on the right foot, able to smoke along with us and have some laughs. It was really cool for me and Sequence and Tara and Dan to have Baked and Forge with us this morning. So make sure you show them some love in the chat.
It's really good to be here with
Yeah.
you guys this morning.
Let's can we announce some of the stuff that we want to give away? Let's
course.
give away
Yeah,
stuff at
of course.
after hash time,
Yep.
and then we'll announce what it is now.
Hash time.
We want to announce it now. Like now, right now?
Yeah,
we'll
just tease what we're gonna give away.
Okay.
I'll add some seeds and a shirt to whatever you guys
I'll
give
go
away.
first.
Oh, nice.
I'll go first.
Okay, show it.
So from Dake Van Dan, we're gonna go ahead and send out this little mini nectar collector. It's a nice little little nectar.
Look at you, not even dumping
Can't
a
believe-
cat clip.
that's what I was
I'm telling
thinking
you,
that too.
I'm impressed, man.
It's got like a nice
Unbelievable.
little chamber in the chamber, like a double chamber. So it'll be pretty cool for whomever picks it up. We'll send it out to you guys. Hopefully you guys get some enjoyment out of it.
I put some miles on one of those things. They do great.
It's a good way to get into the dab game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that
a
was
nice
my
little
entry
starter piece.
level.
We'll follow that with this. You ready?
Scobo's got the hotness.
All right. We'll start this way. It is called. Whoop, spin it around here. A roast and
Invisible
toast.
bowl.
Roast and toast, invisible cereal bowl.
Yep.
You can smoke without being seen.
So you can smoke and eat your frosted flakes at the same
Well,
time.
I mean, you can do a proper roast and toast while you wake and bake with us. So yeah, man. Here, hold on. I'm gonna turn my green screen off for a second. You know how that goes.
Just
Invisible.
Poof. Where'd she go?
It just disappeared.
Is it camouflage?
Let's see here. Let's go with none for a second. Let's hold this up nicely.
Oh my
So you
god.
got the green bowl,
Oh, that's cool.
and you
Yeah.
have a carb in the front here, and there's your mouthpiece. This is thick ass fucking ceramic. Super.
Show the depth on that boy.
Hey, the depth and the girth.
Look at the holding
Wow.
a bowl of cereal there.
The bowl with the
Drink
bowl.
from the side. Just make sure when you drink the fucking milk at the end that you don't get the amber in your eye. You know when you drink that up. Everything in the proper
Eat in the
order.
Wheaties.
Right. Everything in its proper fucking order, guys. Let's go around the world with some old screens here. There we go.
Oh, kicking it back.
Kicking it back old school style, man. I just had to find the right one again. I've got too many on here. We could do some subliminals real quick. Don't forget to check out the late sesh
Gosh.
on
I
Mondays
can
at 11.
watch this. I can kick him back to the waiting room. Oh,
No,
yeah.
I'm gone.
Shameless.
So,
I do
so
the-
what are these folks got to do to win these fabulous little prizes?
I'm not saying shit
Yeah.
because the last time I got involved in
I'm gonna
this,
do it.
it was a monkey fucking a football, guys.
Scobo had me wanting to hurt
Choke me.
Yeah. I'm gonna add some seeds from my multi-pass. Whatever, I'll give you a list. You can pick whatever you want, and then
We
I'll
can-
send a shirt as well.
Well, it sounds like we should be doing a couple of giveaways this show, you know. So it's not one person with a haul. Maybe we can get a few people.
Well, if you
Yeah.
want,
Well, then I can save mine because I'd like to put in a carb cap. So we can save mine for another time if you
We'll
want.
just do it later in the show.
Okay.
We could just do a mass giveaway.
Okay.
I can
I'm trying to
probably
get you
find
pumped
some
up in
back.
chat, guys. I'm trying to get you all pumped up.
Get this chat rolling.
I would wager that nobody in this chat has more seeds than you have baked.
Ooh, I know that's a fact.
Oh, for sure. I've seen
This,
it.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
what I
like
was
you ever
saying.
see
I could
those
probably
totes
find
that go
something
underneath the
in there.
bed? You know, like the big totes. You go under the bed, and you pull them out. That's what dude's rocking with. And
I grew up planting one of those. Gotta pull the seeds.
I got it because it had a gasket. You want to keep it. You want to keep that air out.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
It's all right. When
I can
was
find
over,
something. We'll find something in there. Maybe
Good.
Galucci, I was thinking.
Belucci.
Yeah, I got 2 packs of that, so it'd be like 10 seeds, which is a good hunt, you know.
What's the cross on Galucci?
It's a biscotti. Hold on.
Look at him with his wireless headset.
doesn't he have a nice, cool background, non-green screen?
Yeah, it's really neat having seen it
I
in person.
fucking, dude, his house is dope.
Yeah,
Love
it is.
It's in a great spot.
In the cut.
Look at this.
So this is a good time to probably tell your story, Baked. What brought you to Michigan? What are you doing here? Why do you have so many seeds?
Big pony show and tell.
Well, back in like 2009, I started growing in high school, 2008-ish probably. Then I got out of high school and was growing a bunch because I just fell in love with it. Like there was somebody at some point popping seeds. I knew how to grow flowers and stuff. So I just wanted to, I wanted to get my own weed at that point, you know. But so I left my parents' house, you know, went to college, and then I ended up just, you know, growing in my apartment and doing that. I moved out later out of that and wanted to like do full-time growing, you know, illegally. And I filled up a room, well, a tent in a room, and it was like 24 plants, got busted. Went through all that. I had never been in trouble, so I just, you know, did probation for like 2 years. I got out of that, moved away, kind of strayed away from growing, never strayed away from smoking, but I just kind of, it was almost like an addiction. So I just didn't talk about it to people. I didn't get involved in any like forums anymore and stuff like that. You know, kept smoking. Then Florida went legal, but it went legal in such a crappy way. You couldn't home grow. I couldn't get a job in the industry. So that's when I was like, I got to get out. And I started, you know, looking around. I met Sequence on Reddit, and he told me about Michigan, which I had never heard about, like it being legal. I had heard about
You
Michigan.
went to college but didn't do the
And
geography part.
that's why you
Yeah.
don't want anybody in your DMs on Reddit.
Yeah. So basically, then I learned about Michigan being a pretty dope program up here, you know, with your plant count and stuff like that. It's better than Colorado. So I made the decision to move up here. It just took forever, but now I'm here. Oh, and the seed collection is just because I felt a need. Like I could order seeds all day. I felt like, you know, they're technically legal after the hemp act thing. So I wanted to catch up on what I missed in the last like, you know, 8, 9 years because I used to love ordering seeds from Amsterdam and Europe.
Yeah,
Hey,
and like
how
the
old is your
time,
oldest seeds that you have? Since you had these for a while, what's your oldest ones that you've been holding on to?
Oldest?
Yeah, just in like a year old, 2 years old.
Then it would be, these are the first ones, Sequence, and I traded
Oh,
him
shit.
something.
Yep.
This is Forbidden Skittles Backcross 2 and Ethos Mandarin Cookies. I got a couple left of those. Those are probably the oldest. I'm pretty excited about these, the Mamiko Chem Cookies. I got a bunch of packs of those to hunt through.
I appreciate those.
Yeah, I got her one. She came down and visited. That was cool. So that's gonna be a good one. That's where they found GMO. But I'm looking for something else in there. I don't know what.
so
what's
basically I convinced Baked to move to Michigan, or we had a lot of talks and he wanted to move here. And during the whole time in between him deciding to move here and him moving here, he bought seeds all the time.
I know.
Yeah.
And everything that he thought was cool. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff in there.
Yeah, I've
Like-
got like projects that in my head, you know, they're in here. But then, yeah, there's stuff I just bought because it was cool. I bought stuff because it was on sale a lot. You can catch sales, guys, every holiday. All these seed banks are like used car salesmen. Get
Yep.
you some seeds, but get them on
Yeah.
sale. I got Jinx Proof for like $40. I got, you know, Brandy Wine from Dungeon Vault for like 40 or $50 on sale. So, and if you can, go straight to the breeder if they sell. or
Yeah,
respond
breeder
on
direct.
Instagram. But yeah, here's Galucci. It's GMO Kim cookies.
Took him
like
like
the
Cross,
one.
5 minutes to find these seeds.
crossed with Froyo times biscotti, and I don't know how many's in there. It should be at least 5 each
Wow.
pack, and
Cool.
Oh yeah.
somebody could find something good in there.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm in Michigan. I'm trying to work on my caregiver here, and then maybe later own my own rec. But step by step, made it to Michigan first.
Yeah.
It's cold, but it's pretty dope up here. You get a good jacket, you're set. That's what I tell people.
Well, you did see how much snow did you see this year? Did you guys get that foot that was most of this?
Yeah,
There
I
you
got
go.
it
Okay.
all. I got it all. It was
He
I got
shoveled
here
snow
right
this
before
year.
it started. Yeah, I shoveled a lot of snow, so I'm getting a snow blower next year.
I
But
tell
What's
you
yeah.
what,
your
though, you really like Michigan summers, man. They fucking kick ass.
Yeah, like
yeah?
the other day when it was like 40 or 45, I was like, dang, this must be all beach weather. I'm like, this is nice. But you just get used to the colder weather. So when it's 40 or 50, I guess it's really nice.
Well, are you going to be cold in the summertime when you put on shorts and it's not 100 degrees?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll
He's gonna be
see.
the dude wearing that fucking parka in July.
Well, the other day when the sun was out, I had my t-shirt on, and that was it.
Oh yeah.
It was
Do you have any
nice.
advice from people that are moving across the country to Michigan to?
Just take your time, plan it.
Oh,
I ended up using some of them pack your own cubes to save money. Not the big brands. They got all kinds of brands. Uh, yeah, take your time.
baked.
It's
What size is that soil containers that you had out in the?
Oh yeah, I moved all my soil because I got a bunch of soil like from Kiss Organics and Builder Soil, and I ended up having like 150 gallons that I've been using for off and on the last year or so down there. And I got 67 gals totes that have wheels on them, and they're like heavy duty at like Lowe's, Home Depot, and then they also have like 50 gals, the red ones. But I packed all my soil in those and just rolled them and put them, as your bottom when you're packing. But it worked. I got my soil up here, so I'm good to go for some organics, maybe in the summer or something when I have room.
Like I said, I appreciate it. He was like, "Shit, Skilbo, when you move, just come down. You can borrow those. I'll just move
Yeah.
my stuff real quick, and you can take all that soil with you." So
Yeah, he was worried
I was
about leaving
I was
it.
excited,
Don't
man.
ever leave your soil, people. It's expensive. Just the peat and the perlite is expensive if that's what you're using for say 100 gals, or those fabric beds that are 4x4. Those are 167 gals when you fill them to the brim. So that's no joke when it comes to buying a lot of peat. And if you've ran it, I always that's the whole point of organics. Keep running your soil. So definitely keep it if you can, but some people can't.
It's just gotten so much sweeter, man. Like I said, this grow was amazing. I told Dan as soon as I seen him in the pre-show here, I said, "My God, Dan, I'm on day 50 in flower right now, and this Primal Punch smells better than anything else." And I attribute that to the soil is getting to the point where the plant isn't freaking out, so it just spends all of its time just shooting for the stars and trying to be what it can be. Now,
Yeah.
baked, going back to you, you have a tent across the room from you right now that has some little clones in it. You want to tell people what you're growing right now?
Yeah, I mainly do cocoa because I like the consistency. I like to do something every day in my garden. That helps because I like to be in the garden. But I've got some different strains going. We've got, let's see, headband cookies from Ethos. We got pre 98 Bubba Kush from Cali Connection. I've got some in-house tart pops. I think I got some in-house, no, Relentless number one stunner. We'll see how that turns out. Some in-house platinum jelly. And then one I'm pretty excited about is CSI Humboldt Purple Dog Bud, which is a chem cross, and it's supposed to be one of his most potent. So yeah, I've got those cloning in a cycloner, which was pretty cheap. I just want to try it out. It's all about air movement. It's not one of those manifold sprayer ones.
Yep.
And I used to do a lot of fish stuff, and you just need to move the water to make oxygen really. So I've been using it with Clonex, liquid, and it's spitting out roots now. So I like it, but it's just in a little 2x4 with a Mars Hydrolite. Nothing too fancy. But yeah. I also like to clone everything I run in case until I smoke it or see what's the end result.
Yeah,
Just
you
make it
definitely have some
easier.
Spartan in you. You don't mind kicking shit. You haven't grown anything for long. If it doesn't make it, it gets gone.
Yeah. I've wasted a lot of time. That's what I think in myself. I'm like, I waste a lot of time waiting around instead of moving to somewhere illegal. So yeah, I'm not wasting time on anything that's too runty or anything. Yeah, I don't want.
Right.
I got plenty of seeds to pop, so I think that's the fun of it. Seeds are just Pandora's box. Really.
There's
Genetics are
unlimited
cool.
potential, right?
That's
Yeah.
the key. That is the key right there. Is you sit here and you grow these plants, and if you keep struggling with something and it's just that one plant, everything else is rocking and rolling. Unless it's phenomenal, get rid of it. You have too much other shit in your vault. You don't even know. You may have like the shit cut that everybody wants, and it's been sitting in your pack for 18 months while you're fucking wrestling with other bullshit. Let it go. It'll come back to you in tenfold in something else. And if the next one's not it, guess what? The third one's got to be it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And
And
then
keep going from there.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
like it's like the Kobe Bryant, shooting slump thing. If I miss the
Committed.
first three, you know what I mean? The fourth is bound to go. And if the fourth doesn't, the fifth will. And I mean,
Mhm.
it's got to be the sixth. Fuck
There's
it.
always one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be a stunner to
A
stay around
chucker.
in the garden. That's for
Mhm.
sure. You
nobody
gotta-
found anything crazy with cuts, I always say.
That's why I keep
You get
saying
what
you
you
got to
get.
constantly raise the bar, right?
Yeah.
Well, the
That's
thing about
breeding.
cuts is that you have the same thing someone else has.
Yeah.
So then, I mean, you can rely on growing it better than them. But if you pop a seed and find a cool pheno, you have something that no one else
Yeah.
has.
Yeah,
And that's cool.
Yeah.
it is.
Well,
And
none of us are monocroppers though, so we can do both. If I go to Sequence's house
Yeah, and I do
and
both.
I smoke something, I'm just like, oh my God, this is amazing. I have no problem.
Which he always does, by the way.
Never fails.
Yeah,
Never fails, man.
yeah.
Porch Farmer, what are you up to? I know you just did a reset.
Yeah,
You
I
haven't
just
had
changed
much,
everything.
Yeah, what are you doing in there?
Just changed everything over from single 15-gallon with like a little wicking bed underneath. I don't feel like they were getting enough root space under the pot to utilize the whole dual root zone thing. So I got a big 4x8 flood tray. I'm going to run 25-gallon pots now, 5 plants in that. Leaves me quite a bit of space to play around with shit on the sides of it. And still going to run the Grateful Breath. The Cushments, I did let that go because it was kind of runty,
Right
Didn't
on,
clone
man.
it again, but Sequence has it, so
Does he?
we should be okay
Good.
if we can get him to
Right
clone
on.
it for us.
Keep one clone around.
You have it.
Yeah. And then the Swamp Sticks, that's been gone for a while now, but I've got a good plan of that coming up.
Exciting.
She's going to flower this season. It's going to be great.
Now, the one that you had that you shared with us before, was that like the weird oddity of your last search that you did through the genetics, or was that a one-hit wonder?
Yeah, that was a one-hit wonder.
And
Yep.
now that I
But-
have, go ahead.
Yeah, but this seed, it's like the plant is growing with the exact same vigor as the last one. And it was just one random seed that the plant put off. So I'm thinking it's just like a little gift.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we'll see what happens when I flower it. Hopefully it doesn't harm.
I was thinking, now that I have the last Cushman's plant, what sort of leverage does that give me against you and your future plants? Like, what can I get for this thing?
Well, I gave you that one. You ever want anything, just let me know.
It's holding it hostage now.
Yeah.
Anybody ever wants a cut, and if we're like a good term friends, let me know. I'll get you a cut.
Yeah, the
term friends.
very,
I'm not giving them to anybody, but
I'm sure that the people know who know that could
the
ask
people
for
that
it.
know. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. I added a 650R to the lineup this time also, so we're cramming some more light into it. See what happens. Might bring a CO2 issue, might not. We're gonna find out.
They use that light. Big fan.
HLG, yep. Big fan of HLG.
Yep.
Tara, have you done anything new? We haven't been on the air in a while.
Yeah, I killed all my plants off.
Ugh.
Oh, well.
Are you a
Sad.
merciful goddess or no?
Oh,
What'd you
No,
do? Feed them pH instead of
Nope.
water?
She just
Just
gave you straight
CalMag.
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 turned
Damn.
off the light,
Max in the chat.
turned off the fan, stopped watering and feeding them. Fuck it. It was just.
Fuck it.
I'm dead serious. Fuck it. It needs to be reset.
Man. Did you keep the genetics or are you just starting over?
I had seeds, so I
You
didn't.
hit the reset, hard reset.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's gone. I had to. It was just I was sick. Lori and I just kept going back and forth. I mean, trying this, doing this, doing this. So she is actually chopping down. She's probably chopping hers down right now. Actually, she was supposed to. She had done 24 hours of darkness on the skunk and the crescendo. Both were still ate up with PM, but we're seeing it through just because we had to, just to start to finish. As soon as that is done, that 10 is getting completely wiped down a few times. Everything will be replaced that can be replaced, that needs to be. And then we'll bring one possible clone, or even just maybe one seed in, just to try and make sure that we've cleared it up. And if that doesn't clear it up, then we might just have to scrap where we're growing at, because just the
Get the
PM was
environment,
just, yeah, the PM was just ridiculous. And I don't know, she didn't have it, because she had plants before I brought over the GMO and stuff. And I don't know if it just got in there, attacked everything, and just took off, and just it was what it was, or I don't know. I'm hoping that cleaning both tents up, replacing things, and starting again will fix it. But we're gonna start small and not do anything risky at this point.
Well, I think anyone that's grown has been there before, so we can all empathize.
Definitely been hard lessons, learned a lot, tried a bunch of different shit here. So I don't know, it's all learning. I'm still got a smile on my face. I know my sister has learned a ton. She still wants to continue to grow, because ultimately, I brought her in to help me because of my situation at home. So she was helping me out, just as a favor. I didn't know if she would continue to grow, and she's really enjoys it, and she's going to continue with it. So there's been a positive out of all this. It was hard times and crappy dealing with the things we were dealing with, but some good things came out of it, and we'll see where it goes from here. But yeah, definitely starting over, gonna reset everything, get everything cleaned up, and see where we go with it from here.
Chat's saying more airflow, and I would agree. Just fans, not inline fans, but circular fans, wall fans.
Thinning out the plant itself, pruning.
Yeah, air going up, air going around.
Yep.
Spartan is saying he would take everything out and just blast it all with sulfur to clean everything too.
Yeah,
it's going to stink, which it will.
I do have it. So,
but what I would say, Tara, is I don't think that you can really introduce PM like that. It's really truly everywhere. So if the conditions are in the room where you're going to grow PM in there, regardless of if you had it on this plant and brought it in there or not, it's going to grow on the other plant anyway. So
it's an old house. It's my grandparents' house. It's old, so I'm sure that the ductwork probably isn't the best, and I'm sure things could be done to make things better. So we'll see. I'm doing things now, so we've got some things in place, and just go from there and see what happens.
It feels good in a way, once you get past the cutting down part, to have that whole mentality of starting over and stuff.
Yeah,
but that's a good point though. Is think about this.
I looked at her one night and I was just like, why in the hell are we doing this? This is retarded. I was like, let's just be done with it. I was like, I know you've put so much effort into it. She's been fighting it every day, and it's just like, let's just be done and start over.
Think about this. Most of us on the panel, well, at least the majority of us here, are either moving or have moved recently. And even, when you just change where your flower space is in your own home, or if you build a new out structure, or if you move to a new house altogether, I'm sitting here happy as a pig in shit because my plants are doing great. That's because I have my environment here dialed in. But when I move, I'm going to be going into a completely different situation. And I may need to add more fucking dehumidifiers. I may need to finally get the oil plug-in heater to keep that stuff at bay during these critical months like this.
Very
So,
possible, yeah.
you know,
Okay,
just
can I
because you
pause
can
you
grow
there?
well, sure.
Okay, what is your plan to get your bed out of your basement? That's what I want.
Yeah,
I've been curious of that myself.
me too.
You're gonna have to break up your soil.
Yeah. What I'm going to
Yeah.
do is I'm going to basically try to cut straight down on most of
Ice
these.
cube sections.
I'm going to try to do
Okay.
that so that I
That
don't
would be
disturb
cool.
as much hyphae. And then I'm going to pack those into my very dear friend Bake's large 60 plus gallon containers and transport it. I went over to his house this week. I got to hang out with him and Nurse Geek, and Spartan came through and Sequence was there. It was a really good time. Had some kick-ass dinner anyway. And I picked up a 4x4 bed. So I'm going to get rid of the 4x8 because I would rather have two 4x4s because I feel like I can better manage putting 4 plants in a 4x4, doing it that way, rather than, if you think about it, when you have a 4x8, it gets different. You know what I mean?
It'll
You don't
make
have
a perpetual a lot easier.
exactly. So if I build a partition between the two, I'm never going to be sitting, you know, let's just talk about GMO, 77 days in between harvests. Because I can't, as it stands, I can't start the next cycle of flower until the very last flowering thing in my present run is done.
Wow.
So don't get me wrong, 4x8 fuck kicks ass, man. But
Yeah, you're just still gonna have the same square footage, just under better circumstances.
right. And I can, they'll be separate apart, so I can get it a better situation.
You can
But that means that
play.
I have to dial in 2 environments though, rather than just one. Same thing.
Yeah,
See what
I got
mean?
faith in you, brother.
Yeah, but you end up
Absolutely.
you end up just clone you dial in the one and you clone everything. And then everything
Yeah,
you
man.
did in the one that's working, you just
Yep.
buy for the other one. But
Yep.
but then you have to figure out how to loop the air through. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
But those Ys come in
Wow.
handy. I had 2
Independent for each.
4x4s and I just exactly. I exhausted through and they went to like a Y, and it went up into my attic after that. Ooh, what's that?
Sarah can actually get her
Some
camera to
primal
work.
punch.
Platinum push breath, right, Dan?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Is
So
it
Brett-
dab time?
Yeah, it's nap time. Let's do it.
Well,
Apologize if my-
time.
We're early,
I'm
but
crossfaded, so I'm waiting for hash time for my next
Okay,
one.
I'll wait for hash time.
When
Okay.
Baked was
All right,
talking,
you
I
can
got
wait.
in some really good ones. I got somebody to talk so I could dab. One of these
That's the
dabs
key.
is super
Strategic.
sticky. Yeah, when I was like heating it up, it was like very wild.
Huh.
It's interesting.
I like
Beautiful.
that tart fruit one.
I do
Fruit
too.
tart. That's
Very
a good
good.
smell. Yep. Yeah, you may, Skilbo, have to be honest, you may want to get smaller totes if it's in a basement or something and fill those up to bring them upstairs because the 67 filled,
It's a monster.
it's a monster. Yeah, like it took me and my best buddy, I couldn't get anybody. I had to get a specific person to help me lift that into my car.
Well, you know
the
what
one
I was
time.
thinking about using is my area where I live has, of course, a recycling program. So we have those really, really tall, high-sided recycling bins, like super heavy plastic. And I was thinking, man, if I just as Porch Farmer was saying, if I just cut my ice cubes up and put them in the right size, load them in the back of the truck, drive on down the street.
Yeah.
Now I just need to go
It's next to
appropriate
a
some more
window in your
recycling.
basement. You can rent a dirt conveyor.
Run it right out to the alley in the
I swear to
backyard.
God, I
Go
did
to your
that
Home
one time.
Depot, rent
Get
one
a
of those
dirt
bad
conveyor.
boys.
We
Right up the
built
basement.
up.
I would definitely
built
be
a
glad that I
bedroom.
was
The only more ridiculous ideas I can think of is like a shop vac.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. One at a time. Yeah.
a blower vac.
No,
Yeah.
no. Dan's talking about running conveyor belts and shit. It'd be going out to my alley. I'd be so glad that I was done growing because
I would
everybody
actually-
around me would know.
I would exhaust it to like a back of the truck or something, but that's just me.
Well, see, like right now, when my wife comes home from work, she opens the garage. She's like, "My God, what in the? Have you got a carbon filter on that thing?" I said, "Yeah, but I'm trying to wait until I go to the new place because I don't want to have a carbon filter here and then move it to another place. I'd rather just run the rest of this run out, run a little stinky and
They
then
dent easy.
go that way." They dent easy, yeah. As a guy who took them across country, right?
Yeah, my P Fresh has a little ding in it. It's still good, but like I was like, damn, because that's a good one.
Yeah, I've
All
got
right,
one.
guys. So how often are you guys changing out your carbon filters?
I haven't got to that point here. I don't know.
Once a year?
When the money is
When
right.
I was in Florida, I changed them out every 6 months, but that's because I got busted because I didn't buy carbon filters when I was young.
Don't buy cheap ones.
That's
And
whenever my wife starts yelling at me, I guess.
oh man, that's
What
Right
I
on.
recommend is just to
like
have an
that.
extra one.
Yeah,
So-
that's honestly the best thing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
learned that from the fish when I had a reef tank. You want to have
Yep.
2 pumps because when one goes bad, you don't
Right.
have time for the fish are gonna die by the time you find one.
Listen, if
locally.
you need a carbon filter, you don't have time to wait for another one to show up in the mail, especially now when the mail is super slow.
Yep.
2-day
Just get
prime my
another one,
ass.
sit it in your shed or whatever.
Yep.
If you
I've got
smell
two
a
in my
smell,
room
switch
and I
it
use
out.
one.
And, like even those Vivo sounds and stuff, they work for a while. So like if you gotta get that as a backup, get that as a backup. Yeah, they're not bad. So
Yep.
Yeah, they're not
definitely.
too bad to buy.
No.
Something beats nothing 7 days a week.
Exactly.
I want to set up
The
a
Monster
smoking
8
room in the
inch.
new house with a recirculating AC Infinity with a carbon filter
Just
to
stick
clean
it
the
like
smoke out of the air.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even
there you
hide
go.
it in like the attic space.
Well, I'm just gonna make, I think, like a basement smoke room, and then and have that in there, like a
You know
like a
what?
cigar bar would have.
As far as what AC Infinity gives you for the money that they want, it's awesome, man.
They're
It's
one
a-
of the
Yeah.
better companies out there.
Yeah, I recommend them 100% for environmental air conditioning.
And I recommend
Not air
spending the
conditioning, but
extra.
removal of air. It is amazing.
Yeah,
Like it's
the
got a built-in
controller is
thermostat.
amazing.
Get
Right,
the
the
controller one. It's
Yes.
nice to have. It's not the most accurate sensor, but it's something to control and base off of.
And it's not going to set you back too bad.
Not like they used to, man. Them squirrel fans.
They used to be so loud.
I remember I was so excited back in like 2000. It was like 9, 10ish, and I got a squirrel fan for my setup, and I was like, "Oh, I'm professional now. Like this is it."
I've got a 4-inch
Now they're
AC
like
Infinity in a bedroom
totally
running like 10 feet
redesigned.
from this mic, and you can't even hear it.
Yeah, and they're crazy quiet.
7 minutes to hash time.
Better prep now so I don't forget.
I usually have to announce things, way in advance for Red so he can make it on time. But
Jack was telling people to switch from top chat to live chat.
Oh, yep.
Absolutely.
Don't forget to like the show.
Like, subscribe, notification bell. What
Thanks
else?
everybody for joining us again.
so I guess we'll be getting to that giveaway pretty soon then.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We'll make it easy. We'll do a
Absolutely.
giveaway here soon. We'll also announce we have a new sponsor coming soon.
Hash time.
Ooh,
We do
Oh,
hashtag.
wow.
probably the
Oh,
freshest you
okay.
can get, huh? Straight from the
That's
cow.
Yeah.
Primal
Can't wait
Straight
to
from
put
the
my hands
cow.
on
Straight from the cow, dude.
That's
Look at that.
great, dude.
Beautiful.
Thanks, guys.
Old Betsy.
I'm gonna break out the baller jar for hash time. Some GMO from Dro Grove. Ooh.
Oh, he makes some killer stuff.
Oh, it is so good.
I gotta try some. I haven't
Oh,
tried
okay.
it yet, but I'm confident that I'll be.
Oh
pleased.
yeah.
Eric
That's not-
says she hasn't
but
dipped
that's-
into this.
But that's not all of it, is it? Is that all the
20
GMO?
grams. Yeah, this
Okay.
is all of it. I got 20 grams. I just finished 3.5 that I had separately.
Yum.
I just have a little bit of problem with GMO. That's all. Just a little problem.
Just
That's,
little.
that's a solution right
Hold
there.
on. I also have other things. Hold on.
I went
have-
through phases.
I have
by
3
it.
different GMO flours too.
Dang.
I have Dro's GMO flour. I have Doc Dankenstein's, and then I have sequences from the Summer's Garden and
That's
Fresh
awesome.
Cuts. This is so good. All three of them are this, they're still GMO, but each one is distinctly different, and I'll literally smoke
different
it differently
soil
too.
and
Everything about it is one will be one day and one will be a different day for a different feeling, but I still need the GMO. But
That's
Can't
pretty
wait
cool.
to grow that. My whole room comes down at day 63 though, so it's like,
Yeah.
I really want to grow it.
For perpetual.
Yeah,
It's
gonna be a
fine,
day.
man. It's
I'll just get a
fine.
tent just for that one.
I grow it.
Yeah, just
perpetual.
get a 3x3 and flower
Yeah,
one in
just-
there in a freaking 20-gallon pot. It'd be
Yep.
great.
It'd be worth it too.
The GMO is great, but like the Donnie Burger, which is based off of GMO.
Bonnie Burger's awesome. Oh, I know.
And now he's taking it further. Skunk House Genetics, I believe is the name. But yeah, it's pretty. I was impressed with that, and I'm a big fan of GMO. I went through a phase where I bought only GMO crosses. So like I have like 10 GMO crosses in the collection somewhere with different shit I was confident in. But yeah, the Donnie Burger, it's pretty
It's really
potent.
good.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
we got that from Spartan. It was delicious
Yeah,
too.
so I
Donnie
And
And
Burger
it
is
like
good.
cut
But
through
I'm
the
smart,
joint,
too.
so it was one of those that you just taste it completely.
good.
Yeah,
We're good.
had to shout it out.
Very much so. Good one.
Yeah, I agree. I would say that you can run GMO and perpetual. I've done it in 2 full runs. No problem. I just harvest the plants when they're ready and leave the GMO in there and then put other plants in there next to it, and it works just fine. And then I pull it out when it's ready.
Yeah, definitely.
Easy peasy.
Getting closer to hash time.
Yeah. What's nice is you're with the e-nail, you're always ready.
Yep.
You just have to grab a
wait.
scoop, unless you got like diamonds or something you got to fish for. You're good to go.
If you
Have you
said
guys
that,
been-
mine's off.
I'm pretty. Oh man, that's a big
Mine times
mistake.
out after
You got-
like an
yeah.
hour.
Boom.
Mine is a little tricky because you'll turn it on and it'll go above the setting for a little bit and then go back down, but you're not paying attention. You just saw the setting before it went up. I've hit some hot dabs that way.
I like that
going in
it's
at
turned off though,
500
so if
today.
you forget at the end of the night, you don't have to worry.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely think it's my best investment since moving here as far as smoking apparatus.
Gotta prep the cold start slightly early.
I'm gonna hit
Picking
it
up a new
with the
dab rig
dark
today.
crystal. Oh yeah, that's exciting. That one's so
I'm
sick.
excited. So excited.
Can't wait to see it.
He brought his dab
Me
rig,
too.
his other dab rig to my house. I was like, why do you have that? So in case I go anywhere that I can't dab. I was like, that's
Exactly.
hardcore, dude.
Yeah, now I need a
Dedication.
Pelican.
If you want to be hardcore, you gotta live hardcore, you know? So that's cool.
Yeah, dude. Well, your banger is always very debatable.
Oh
So
my
if I
God.
bring my own,
You would not live down in Prohibition land.
Ugh.
I'm like probably the bougiest down there right now. If they saw me doing all this clean,
oh, they'd laugh at you like crazy.
they'd just be like, no, I'm not doing that. The stuff down there is probably gonna, well, I mean, the stuff we have most of the time dirtied up your stuff so much more that it's just
True.
I just know there's a lot of Florida man stories, so I don't know
Yeah.
how good their sense of
Yeah,
judgment is sometimes.
exactly. Oh yeah, I'm not saying trust it. I clean now. Now I'll be like, oh, sequence is coming over. I gotta clean my banger.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good tip, Jack. Flex seal for cheap tents. I like that.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
never thought of that idea. You spray the outside,
Just
of
spray
course.
the whole tent when you buy it.
Yeah. That's genius for all those little pinholes or stitching holes or whatever.
Yeah, because they will come.
That's a good tip, Jack.
We call those stars.
Mm-hmm.
The light leak.
Superstars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get out of a tent.
Yeah.
Those stars, man.
It's
they're
a
kinda-
whole
Looks like
different
your
thing, you know?
background.
Hashtag.
It's a whole different thing for environmental checks. That's for sure. Cheers.
Guys.
Every dab I've done has been out of a different jar, so we'll do this one now. This is a darker one.
Mm,
They're all very tasty though.
in me. Wow, that is so good.
That's what it looks like when it's not all stacked on top of each other.
Bro, this is so good.
Oh, Joe's a beast.
So good. So clean.
And he got test results on all that stuff, and that's really cool. Showing the terps and doing it the right way. Jack says new sponsor Flex Seal.
Got a broken tent, slap it on.
Make us meme worthy, right?
You can fit so many plants in here.
Exactly.
Thanks, 10.
Let's start my morning with a little bit of this Red Setter Farm Apollo.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Apollo 13?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
just, yeah.
The Apollo 13.
Hell yeah. That's a classic there. Heading to the moon.
Yeah, man. It explains red so much, right?
No comment.
We're still, Spartan is reminding
Spartan,
us that it's hash time and we're still waiting for that giveaway. So, Sequence, when he gets done dying,
you're
will
done.
take over on this one.
Yeah.
And
That
decide
was a big
what,
dab he had up there.
what
I'll
he
give
wants
it-
to
I'll
give
give-
He's
away.
done
Yeah.
dying. I don't want to get done
I
dying.
don't want to.
I'll give him credit. That carb cap he has is pretty dope. He's got a pretty fancy one. But I can't wait to see it with his new rig.
Yeah, there's no way I could show that carb cap on the camera and get it to show up. well.
No, not that like 3D effect. It's pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah. Anybody pop any seeds recently?
Yeah,
It's
man. I
always a good question.
popped them 90 microns from Bloom
Oh,
Seed.
you did? Yeah, I saw somebody on Instagram. I never
Oh,
sometimes
wow.
look.
Shout out to Normish Micro. He hooked me up with some of the beans, and so we popped some of those. He did too, and we're gonna wash that shit.
They're
And then-
fem. Are they fems?
No, they're regs.
Okay, okay.
And then I got it's called Smoothie from Bloom Seed Coal. It was their freebies. They're not
Ooh.
marketing them, so pretty excited about that. They're not releasing the lineage on it, so
Oh wow.
yeah, I got those going.
Will they tell you the lineage?
No,
Oh man, I don't know about that. They better tell me
yeah, so whatever. We popped
after I
those.
show 'em
I'm
or
sure
something.
shit's fire anyway.
Yeah.
I got my
Uh,
auto flower tent running with some sweet from Ethos.
Ooh, and
Yeah.
ethos autos, those are new.
What is that?
Yeah.
What's the cross?
I'm not sure. I'd have to grab the pack.
Yeah, they
What
put
is
a
it?
bunch of-
What's it called?
It's sweet with a Z, of course.
some kind of Skittles cross.
Yeah,
That's what I would
probably.
assume.
Dang.
I just picked up a few of them. I was gonna try them all out. I got the OG Kush, the sweet. I think I got the Pluto cut. A few of them.
All right. So our new sponsor, we can chat about that. They're not watching to make sure we do so or anything, but we picked up a really cool new sponsor. They do genetics stuff. They're popular here in Michigan. They're called State Genetics. Probably heard of them. This is their Instagram. They do seed lines and clone drops in Michigan. So
That's
we'll
beautiful.
probably start doing some stuff. We might end up
Tiki
getting
cuts.
some of these genetics. Yeah, they do the tiki cuts. Tiki Madman is one of their seed guys. So we're gonna have
Blueberry muffin.
access to all of this stuff, and
Beautiful fade.
Oh, my
they got
buddy has-
tissue
yeah.
culture.
Nice.
So yeah, they got all sorts of stuff. if you're interested in like really nice looking clones.
Singapore sling.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one because Michigan breeder.
Yeah, Michigan breeder.
And if you look through their Instagram, you know, you got to read the descriptions to see what's cut and you know, I assume if it doesn't say cut, it's probably something they might be breeding. But they have some good stuff either way. Like that ice pie looks
Beautiful.
delicious. I was looking at that, like, oh, that's got to have a lot of that anthracite or whatever.
Anthocyanins.
Yep, you got it.
So tissue culture.
tissue
Yeah, and
culture.
if they're tissue culture, and you know, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Axe Stomper.
Oh, remember when we had that at the Dab House?
Banana
Shit
macaroon.
was good, man.
Whew.
Anyway, yeah, we're really excited about getting the support from these guys, and they reached out to us. They were interested in sponsoring the show. They prepaid for a long time, so we're going to have their support for a while. So we'll see what we can do with them and how that's going to work moving forward.
Awesome.
Other than that,
Giveaway.
do we want to do one giveaway or two giveaways? What's your plan? You wanted to do two? No response? What did you break your microphone? Oh, he broke his headphones.
Yank.
Got all excited.
Did you want to do two giveaways?
I think we can do one and then wait a minute and then do another one so we can give two
All
different
right.
things away.
So what are we going to give away in the first giveaway?
Well, Dan showed his first.
All right. So we'll give away the Nectar Collector and
My best Banner White.
You can throw in my seeds if you want with that one.
all right, we'll do the Nectar
Oh, yeah.
Collector
From
and
Umami.
Bakes Jalucci.
Yeah, Jalucci, Galucci, I don't know how it's
I
pronounced.
might enter that
From Umami.
fucking contest.
I know. I want to enter it too. Can we?
I
enter?
like their company. They do a lot of good stuff. It looks
I'm
like
kidding.
they do a lot of big hunts. So I'm pretty
Yeah,
happy.
man. Good luck,
Should be a
somebody.
good one. Yeah, whoever gets
Good
that
luck.
should be a good one.
All right, so Baked in our chat and Zoom, write down a number,
Oh,
and then we're gonna have
between what?
the chat just like 1 in 1,000 or something,
Okay.
and then we'll have the chat guess the number. So write it in the Zoom chat so we can all hold you accountable.
You know you're going to start saying numbers like right now prematurely,
that's
right?
fine. It doesn't matter. All right. You guys can guess a number. First one to guess the number will win the seed pack and the Nectar Collector.
We know what we're looking for. Whose screen are we going off of? Your sequence?
I presumably, if you see it, I'll probably see them in order.
Close.
Yeah.
Oh, real close.
Oh,
Got
there
it. Got
is.
it. Light it up. Oh.
Yeah.
Light up again. Light
up
up again, Tim.
Wow, look at
Right
you
up
guys
again,
go.
Tim got it.
That's
Yep.
amazing.
He picked it 1 out of 1,000. He got it like the
888.
20th guess.
Wow.
Decent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
then
luck.
We gotta wait for the delay.
Yep.
All right, we'll do another giveaway here in just a couple of minutes.
Wow.
That delay's
That
real,
was
huh?
quick. Oh yeah.
They were going for it.
That was awesome.
Some dude
Thank
went
you, guys.
1,234. Oh,
He was
man, yeah.
overzealous.
Congrats, Tim. Get your nectar collector, grow these Galucci out, and snort that stuff into your
Boom,
lungs.
boom.
Grow the seeds,
With
tag
that.
us in the stuff, man, and
Yeah.
let us get to see it.
You'll have to, get in touch with Sequence or somebody. All right.
Sweet.
See.
I was writing it down. Sorry.
So what was in the news you were talking about? The Jersey went legal.
Yeah, they're wreck.
They went wreck.
Cool.
And then something else happened, but
California, what were they doing?
Testing.
Testing,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
correct.
for jobs and stuff, they were gonna stop testing for cannabis, which is
Yeah, the
awesome.
randoms.
That's
That's
really cool.
That's huge.
Since you don't test for, things like alcohol or, other things, might as well not test for legal patients and stuff like that.
Right.
I would love to see more people follow suit.
Well, I
Yeah.
was telling Sequence
I
before
think
the
they
show, that's a
are.
big deal because think of how many people don't work in jobs because of that specific reason. And I'll tell you why. Sure, I could trick somebody. I could, slip through the thing and not smoke for a while and be like, okay, I'm good. And so I get the job and everything is good. And then something bad happens. There's an accident at work or something, and now I have to take a piss test. If they do it on site and I'm just, flying by the seat of my pants and I don't have any kind of synthetic urine to be using, I'm fucked. So that job that I was making $22 an hour might as well be making no dollars an hour because I'm living at a $22 fucking an hour, like lifestyle and shit. When the bottom comes crashing out of that, now I'm back to, making considerably less than that, all because of fucking a plant, which is goddamn ridiculous.
And 9 times out of 10, it's actually the insurance company enforcing all this and not the employer. In reality.
Bugs, I don't see how that's a violation of HIPAA, though. State of Oklahoma thought they were going to take my CDL because I have a card. Fuck you, I still got it. Well, congratulations on that, High Farms. Just because I choose to smoke cannabis in my off time doesn't mean that I will still be impaired, 12 hours later when I have to go to work for driving, if that was my case.
Yep.
Yeah, good old workman's comp.
I get really frustrated about that roadside testing, all the different ways that they think that they're going to get us, The Google mods are out there hard, guys. Thank you for participating in chat. I can't even see what they're deleting, but reports are that they're deleting a lot of stuff. So
they deleted Jack's 888 comment.
Did they?
Well, there you go.
That's funny. Oh, use the P word.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah, they're censoring
weird
words
out
hard
here.
right now.
Oh,
Listen,
That's
don't break the
crazy.
rules, guys. They're gonna take our chat away. Don't say the P word.
that's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. Your analysis, gotta use that.
Gotta be fancy
I'm not
with
that
it.
smart.
Yeah, I
And to
didn't.
spell it properly too, you know what I mean?
Amazing.
That was nice. Did you use autocorrect?
Hopefully
No,
hopefully the Google mod is blazing down at least.
It needs to. I think it missed hash time.
If they were blazing down, they wouldn't be deleting comments though.
Yeah.
It'd be
You
paying
know.
attention. Ask your questions. Yo,
There we
plant
go.
no
Hopefully
grow,
they-
fam.
Spartan's gonna find a loophole
Just
or
gonna
get
triple
banned,
down.
one or the other.
BWN.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us on our return to the Wake and Bake. It's been really, really fun. We've announced a new sponsor, gave away some stuff. We'll give away some more stuff. We talked about some stuff. We dabbed some stuff. What kinds of stuff do you guys want to talk about now?
What's your plans for outdoor 2021?
Ooh,
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna grow
Nothing?
something in my backyard. No, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna
do
This is my
undercover.
plan. I live in the middle of the city now. I'm the very conservative city. So I'm gonna grow a plant in my backyard, and I'm gonna see if it gets taken or not. And we're gonna do a day by day, like an Instagram thing. Like, okay, it's October 1st. It's still here, and then that sort of thing. And just expect it to get taken, and that's what I'm going to do for outdoor
You just
next
what are you
year.
making it for the
That
rippers?
sucks.
For the IG.
Man, that really sucks. I feel
No,
bad.
it's fine. I'm going to grow a bunch of
I know,
plants, dude.
but it's just bullshit.
I much prefer the outdoor was okay, but I much prefer the indoor quality and
Absolutely,
so
dude.
it's whatever.
You know what? I'm gonna grow for hash.
Yeah, sure.
Just do that gets good trichome production.
It's gotta be dirtier outside.
It is so it is
on the
dirtier
small
outside.
level when you get to that fine hash like he's making.
If you get to
feel like
I heard
mean,
from
unless-
a hash maker of someone that they ran their material and they lived next to a dirt road, and their
Yeah.
material was a lot dirtier than
That's-
other outdoor material. So if you're in like your backyard, you can probably get away with, you know, like Dan is way out in the middle of nowhere.
I'm in a greenhouse.
Yeah, in a greenhouse.
Well, I mean,
Well, even
which
in a
is-
greenhouse,
is
these
only
guys
a
were.
some protection.
This
Yeah.
extraction was from a greenhouse too, but so just as long as you're not living on a dirt road, you probably get away with it.
No.
Spartan's even answering questions in chat. Cheers, Spartan.
Yep.
I did see that Kingfisher had said something about put a ring camera on your outdoor grow. That's kind of a good idea.
Oh, that's
if you
cool.
have
Yeah,
with the
might as
motion
well.
detector on it, you know what I mean? It'll send you an immediate alert. So you can go
No, the
outside.
ways.
Dude, every time I grow out, even last year with the greenhouse, we got ripped. So every time I'm gonna have a camera on that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a bunch of cameras on my house.
And cameras
by.
only do so much, but
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
whatever.
you have to
Gives you a
have
false
different.
sense of hope.
I thought it was
Oh,
for
yeah.
different angles on your OnlyFans.
Well, I'm not gonna use cameras for like hope, you know, it's for
Wow.
recording what happens mostly. I
Yeah,
Yeah.
know who to
wholly
weed out.
expect a plant to be taken if I put it in my backyard in the middle of the city. So I'm just gonna put it in the backyard in the middle of the city and make a joke Instagram about it.
That'd
And
be
then if
a-
it doesn't get taken somehow, I don't know, we're gonna have to throw a block party.
it'll
Or
be
none
a
of them
dang.
smoke, one or the other.
Tara's over there doing some College of Cosmetology shit, getting ready to jump off.
If you really want to go fuck somebody up, grow some hemp.
Oh, there you go.
That would be
Yeah.
hilarious.
This shit don't get me high, man.
That's what I would do.
Good idea.
They take
doing
it
it
and
just
then
for
like he
shits and
takes a
grins.
picture and he's like, it's October 28th. They finally took my dope plant.
Or put two.
Little
yeah.
did they know it's hemp. And then he
That's
posts, it's
clever.
October 29th. They returned the plant. And he just has a picture of it thrown in his backyard. Like, fuck that.
All trimmed up in baggies.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Like,
funny as shit.
What am I supposed to do with this shit?
yeah.
Nope.
Couldn't sell this shit.
Speaking of that, I think I'm going to run some of those crosses that Red made outdoors this year because those are
Oh, yeah.
crossed. You know what I mean? So I've got the Granddaddy Perp cross with Green Room, and I've got the Great Vape as well. And I was thinking the Great Vape might be really good. They're both short plants, you know what I mean? But I've always really liked Great Vape.
You should look either of them
Love
up though
Great
to
Vape.
see if any have a background in like outdoor resistances. You know. and
I've
go
had a
with-
hard time
think they
popping
were
grape
grown
ape
outdoors.
seeds.
Right
Yeah.
outdoors.
I
Grape
tried to
ape
pop
is-
like 20 grape ape seeds and couldn't get them to pop. They were old though, I think.
Yeah, grape ape is old. So it
They were like really dark, like black looking seeds.
Dude, when I started
Really
growing
small.
it and used to check all the websites and all of the seed sellers, I would find Grape Ape because it was recommended. This back when I used to use Leafly all the time, and it was halfway okay for figuring things out. And they always recommended Grape Ape. And I would go to all these seed sellers, and every single one of them sold out for like over a year. They didn't have any beans. So, you know,
Is Purple Urkel better or worse or similar to grape ape? Isn't it the something
I think
in the
it's that
cross?
parentage. Yeah,
No,
it's one half.
no, no. Purple Urkel is the predecessor to GDP.
GDP.
GDP,
That's
that's
right.
it.
Granddaddy Purple, which is different. Yeah. Grape Ape was a pretty famous strain though back when I was, back in like the early-
2009?
yeah, exactly.
Back when you were getting arrested.
Yeah, that was one of. It was like there was like God Bud and then Grape Ape and there was a bunch of shit like that and yeah. But you had to
Out of
be
the BC
careful back
Bud.
then. Yeah, because there'd be like I remember like bcbuddepotking.com. That's a fucking scam. Don't go there, and like you had to find out all that stuff through the forums or trial and error. But yeah, I remember they would just advertise the shit out of Grape Ape and God Bud and stuff like that. But
Right.
yep.
White Widow, Big Bud.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I had Northern Lights Big Bud.
I had those, but I got them from seed house or whatever, greenhouse seeds, like over there in Europe. So like from the people that actually made. I did my research on the forums and got the legit ones. So just like those you got, probably legit, but you just had to be careful because there was definitely a lot of scam seed banks back then. But if you knew anything about the internet, you could tell. It was like opening up, a scam email. It's just flashy and everything. I remember.
Ooh, Jack says Ken's GDP was the last of those three, but Purple Urkel and Great Bait both came earlier and maybe from the same strain. Good
So they
morning,
are
Jack.
maybe
Yeah.
related.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I mean, when you get that far back in the lineage, the water gets really muddy, right? Because it was people really operating under a cover of, I mean, every state was legal. And that's why most of the breeders at that time went over to Europe.
Yep.
They've come back now, but at that time it was really, really hard to be one of the guys that was, keeping skunk around. And that's why skunk's not around.
Yeah. It's interesting hearing those stories about how they ditched, they got tired of getting arrested and stuff, went to Europe, found out the Europeans, like the Amsterdam guys, really didn't know what the heck they were doing because they were mixing tobacco with their, cannabis and stuff.
Spliffs.
So they didn't even care about flavor and stuff like that. And so they started breeding, working for them, and then as it started getting legal here, they flocked back. So I listened to that on the early episodes that, the podcast or whatever. You can hear a couple breeders talk about that, how they did that. Which
Yeah,
is
dude, I
cool.
checked those out. Those were pretty good.
Yeah, the early ones, the first like 10 or something like that. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool to know.
Yeah, the more you learn about the genetics and the white labeling and all of that stuff, the less you want to buy seeds from overseas.
Explain what white
yeah.
labeling is, Sequence.
Yeah.
So that'd be like when one big grow operation creates seeds for a lot of different breeders, or sells like a seed line to a breeding company, and the breeder didn't actually do any of the work. They just name it and market it as their own thing. So like I could go buy 10,000 seeds of a cross that nobody has and call it my own, right? And claim that I grew it and made it.
Mm.
That's what that is.
And it's rampant.
Yeah.
So when you buy, like, you go on Seedsman, right? And you get blueberry headband, or you get purple Urkel, or you get whatever the hell. Every popular strain that ever existed in the 90s is on there, and this is why. And it's not necessarily even the correct strain. It's a lot like the dispensaries, doing the thing where they'll change the names or whatever.
Oh, the once was lost but now is found strains, those ones?
Yeah, I mean, they'll have everything.
Oops.
You can find Skunk One and AK, and
I'm sorry, Offensive Genetics. I must have had my phone and bumped it.
wow.
What a fucking rookie move. I was talking to you and I had it like on my chest and I'm like looking at the screen. I said, oh shit. What a bullshit thing. Put your phone down, right?
I can't.
That's how video chats
I can't
are started.
undo it. So,
I know.
You're 5 minutes timed out, and I can't make it any better, my friend.
The fucking penalty box move, man.
Well, we won't do a giveaway for 300 seconds at least.
Exactly. There you go.
When we see that name in chat again, though, we'll do it.
The second giveaway, I'll show that off, is going to be for US only. This is let's hold this up one more time here.
The invisible.
The invisible. I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that. You're gonna see it on the cover this time, and that's what you're gonna see.
But yeah.
There you go. It's like
Ceramic Munchies Bowl.
Yeah, man.
Wake and bake.
I've never seen the bowl. I'd seen the mug, which I don't, it's cool, but like I sometimes drink hot chocolate. I don't drink coffee. So I don't really have a need for a mug, but a bowl, I'm definitely smoking out of that while I'm eating some Lucky Charms. Definitely.
I want to give a shout out to BDT. It's BDT Chesterfield is where I picked this up from. So I just thought that it's nice to have a roast and toast for the wake and bake, man.
Right on.
I'll send them a pack of my seeds. I'll give them a list and a shirt. But we'll have to wait until we get Offensive Genetics. What was it? Is that the name? Yeah, Offensive Genetics back in the chat before we can do the giveaway.
I'm getting all kinds of sad faces in the chat, man. I'm sorry.
Look at you cutting people deep.
Fucking hey, man. It's just the wheels have fallen off of this one.
Oh, the speed bump. Speed bump, brother.
Jack says use international stamps and mark package non-machinable to send seeds abroad so you can skip paperwork.
No.
Okay, then. I thought I had to go buy like a weird knit hat or like a cigarette case or all the other weird shit that they've tried to stash things in through the years when you buy seeds.
I was gonna make a keystering joke, but I couldn't line it up.
Couldn't line up the keystering. You missed.
I couldn't. My brain
Missed and hit the tape.
too many dabs. Missed and hit the tape.
Oh shit, man.
It was writer block.
Yeah, it was writer block. That's exactly true.
Dan, what do you got going on behind you?
Uh,
We're sitting in the lab there.
this is that little hash room. I'm just trimming up some weed, doing the wake and bake. Nothing's really going on in here right now. So it's nice and warm.
Yeah.
Instead of the usual cold way it would be if you were working.
You look
Yeah,
comfortable.
yeah, it's nice in here. So yeah, just trimming up the harvest. First harvest I did since I got the job because we took a little time off, but we're back at it now and things are going good and rocking it.
Godbath Music asks, I just want to know, why isn't there a panel with Saturday morning cartoons?
Basically,
Right.
that was the idea for this show, but we
Yeah.
obviously can't play cartoons.
For adults.
We can't
Right.
play licensed music. We can't play lots of
Right.
stuff because it'll get pulled off of YouTube instantly.
But
Even
I
quicker
think
than
we're
your comments in
gonna
this
plan on
chat.
doing this. How often, guys? A couple times a month,
I mean, yeah, whenever.
whatever the plans. are.
Yeah.
Probably a couple times
I like
a
the
month.
time.
Yeah. Well, I was just going to say, Chet, can you let us
Whenever.
know what you think about this later start time versus an earlier start time?
Everybody can
Yeah.
get up,
We got more
walk the
West
dog,
Coast with
get their
Jackson
Lucky
here.
Charms,
That was the
and
thought.
then yeah, I like it.
All right.
But there's the early people. Yeah. You know.
Hanna-Barbera was the shit, Spartan. The fucking Laugh Olympics, if you want to go real old school.
Oh man.
Joe, you can come on and put stuff over your face.
Absolutely.
There's all kinds of sweet things like these.
Yeah.
See?
Like, could you do it like this? Would you do a show if you had a mask on the whole time?
That's the stabby look, right?
Don't move too much.
I mean,
If you do this, you're hit.
I'm good, dude.
No, yeah, it looks
I got the
good.
Look at
frame.
this.
I've got a bright ass light on my face, so my camera cannot miss it.
Light Up Again Tim is asking for some kind of background music. I might as well. Oh, there you go. You look like the fucking Hamburglar now, bro.
The Bandit.
I debated coming on with that. I was like,
It's like an old timey cat burglar.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out
There's
which
some
one
sweet-
Dro would use to come on. This one probably.
That would be fitting.
That's the perfect disguise. Nobody will notice that.
Fitting.
I am Joe Groves.
Who is that guy?
Who knows?
Who knows who that is?
I
He's
don't.
a
I don't. I
very-
don't wash
He's a very.
hash.
If you don't know who Dro Grows is, he's a very skilled hasher, cannabis enthusiast,
Poor guy.
Good smoke
Yeah.
grower.
Yep.
awesome dude. Get him on Instagram. Give
Yeah,
him a
there you
follow.
go.
Give him a
Sequence was
follow.
Funny
just
shit.
holding up.
He's got
Yeah.
good pics of his rosin.
With the test to prove it.
Yeah.
Full disclosure.
no. And he says funny shit.
Yeah, he does.
Like Miss C was saying in the chat earlier, I can't wait to do summer events again this year. Float.
Oh,
Rent-
I got my float ready.
rent some. Yeah.
Yeah, I
What
bought
are
it
you
last year. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
6 foot. It's a 6 foot speedboat float.
I
Something like that. It's cool. I was like, yeah.
can't
I'm
Got a
ready.
little electric motor on it.
No, but we can get one. Harbor Freight or
Easy.
something's got to have one. Yeah.
Just a couple submersible pumps.
We'll get a
Get 'em on
drill if
there.
we have to and a paint mixer.
Oh, a submersible pump would work.
Yeah, just
Be
a
a
couple
jet
of those.
boat.
I know we've all got them.
Oh yeah.
Be a
Supposed
jet
to have
boat.
backups. We just talked
I've got a
about.
couple sitting in a
Are you?
sink.
But who's got the 5,000 foot fucking electrical cord for it?
Nah, we'll just
They got
bring a battery.
Oh,
Yeah.
we can get more
This
creative.
is 2021 boomer. Come on.
Oh man, hitting me with the boomerang.
Roasted.
You're talking about getting power back to the windmill.
Man, we can get some kind
Yeah.
of solar panel on there.
Fuck, I got a
Oh,
water
that'd be
wheel, bro.
cool.
Water wheel instead.
Oh, that'd be cool. A pedal
Give
boat.
power back to the windmill.
That's when you need a drill. Just two
Yeah.
drills and a rotor.
Oh yeah, or your leaf blower might work.
Yeah.
A good one. I don't
Be
know.
loud.
Well, yeah, that's yeah. They got electric ones now.
They do too.
I don't know. I can't wait though. It'll be nice when the cold leaves. That's for sure. I'm battling cold. I gotta get a heater in my grow. Like it's crazy to me. I never had to get a heater for my grow. The lights heat
Yeah.
my grow.
You
down
need a
there.
heater, AC,
Oh.
all of it.
Yeah, but those winter crops, man, they can be some of the best ones.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
If you can get the dry right.
Yeah. We
The
got a
lack
good
of
drying
humidity.
spot here, it turns out. So I'm pretty pleased with that. But I'd like to get a 10 in it just so it's more
Yeah.
controllable. But it's just a room for now. But
I
yeah.
like the racks that you have for drying plants.
Yeah, we didn't have much time. I was gonna like, string up fishing line like I've seen before, like in a grid pattern, but we just had to go. And then we had the little metal clips you can hang. They're for like laundry, but they have clips all over them. You can buy them on Amazon, and we use those. They did pretty well though, because the clips are strong, so you can just chop your stems and just. I think you can fit like 50. There's like 50 hangers per like whole thing. And then when you want to move them, they fold up flat and collapse. So
I have
they're
one of those
useful.
too.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Then. Yeah, they're useful.
Well, it's nice because you can wheel them from one part to the other too, because you just take it like a clothes rack and just roll on with it,
Yeah, we have that, but we hang. This time we hung these like clip things. I don't know. I'll show you later. I can't. I don't know how to bring stuff up in Zoom, but yeah, you can find them on Amazon for like 10, 15
Who's
bucks.
a boomer now?
Hey,
Oh shit! No,
touche.
Skillbo could do it
Touche.
either.
Wow.
Oh, well, I could figure it out. I'm just not gonna fuck up the show right now.
Appreciate it.
How do I
Both of
Yeah.
program
you.
this
You guys made
VCR?
it perfect.
Wow.
Oh man,
That was
shots
rough.
fired. All right.
That was rough.
Yeah,
Shots fired.
I walked right into it, but yeah, they're useful.
Everyone doing that.
Cheers,
Yeah.
Chad. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. We're just cutting up and acting fool here. If you guys have any questions, make sure you drop them in the chat. Otherwise, I hope you're able to hang out. We're going to be doing another giveaway as soon as Sequence gets back around to it. And yeah, man.
Oh, we could probably do it by now, huh?
It's
Is our
10:32
friend
on
back in
my
the
clock.
chat? Did the person you banned quit? Okay, he said you were all good. Accidents happen.
Thank you.
Thank goodness. I figured he probably quit forever, dude.
No,
I would have.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, oh,
Man.
fuck these guys. I'm out.
Fuck that old motherfucking
What?
boomer, right?
Bouncing.
What a dick.
All right. Who's giving away? I'm giving away stuff. I'll pick a number. We're going to do 1 to 1,000 again, guys. Pick a number. Go ahead.
Got it. This is for US only for the roast and toast.
Roast and toast. We're going to do
Have a
a
bowl.
shirt, and we're also going to do, I'm going to send some seeds. If you're in Michigan, I'll hook you up with some other stuff maybe.
Roll it.
A lot of
Close.
close ones. A lot of close ones.
The tricky one.
This is just
Somebody would
fun.
see.
The letters are funny. 1 to 1,000. 1 to 1,000.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh God.
Oh,
We
that
got a
was
roller.
close.
We're in for it now.
Go.
Getting rough.
Yeah.
Rolling.
No, not only one guess.
Oh,
We said first
man.
one.
That one was really close.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
the
guess.
First,
just guess.
first,
Fir-
yeah,
first
just
one.
keep guessing until we say it's.
Oh boy,
Gone.
this could take a
Oh,
while.
wow.
I know how to do a giveaway.
I picked a good number.
I like Blue Kiss went with the last number. Just in case we were fuck.
Damn, now they're really rolling in.
Keep going, guys.
Holy shit.
We're almost there.
Oh my
That's
god.
hard to follow.
You gotta have gamer eyes, bro, right, Skilbo?
Not me, bro.
got this. Holy shit.
Though my old gamer eyes did call the first winner out first before everybody else. And I got
Is that a
Jackie in it.
fact?
It is. Go back and check the stream.
We're gonna have to. But yeah.
Oh, I seen one
Okay.
real close.
Yeah, you should narrow the search down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, one was one off.
Ooh.
One was one off.
You scroll back and find which one that would be, or just keep
Slow
guessing.
down
Wow.
a little bit.
It's 500 and above.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
he's
tell you
getting.
guys.
We're getting.
There you
close.
go. 500 and above. Keep going. Keep guessing.
500 to
And here
1,000.
they come.
Because we're gonna do it again. He's gonna keep
Dun, dun,
whittling
dun,
this.
dun.
There's
window
one that's
down.
3 off.
We're gonna blow chair and break chat.
This is kind of fun though. I'll tell you what. Instead of a random number generator.
What do you think, Tara?
Oh my god, another one that was one off.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're coming.
This will be
in.
the chat that has the most fucking chat interaction. We'll get moved up to.
I know.
Oh no.
Dro, nobody had time to read
The
that
same
before that
ones,
flew
but
away.
backwards.
Yeah.
Boom, there
It's
we
like,
go.
see going, baby.
I'm not reading any words.
Don't let
Well,
this
that's just-
distract
if
you
you
from the
don't put
fact
three
that
numbers,
Hector's
it's
gonna be running. Oh shit. Never fails to get a Fast and the Furious comment.
Oh man, that's funny.
Should we do another hint? There it was. Fredo.
Good
Fredo.
job.
cheers,
Prada.
Fredo.
Cheers,
Prada.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
Prados.
Baked, you
Told
get
you.
credit for calling it out first this
Sweet.
time. So I
Yeah,
guess
Oh yeah.
we there.
And I feel like I owe Bakes something for finding the number.
Yeah, no shit.
Saving us.
Thank you, man.
Phew.
Here's
Yep.
them
Fredo-
Fredo coming into play.
Fredo's a Groski. Fredo's even in the Discord, I believe.
Absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fredo, hit me up and we'll get you this stuff, dude.
Cheers,
Yeah, the
Fredo.
winners need to hit up sequence, I guess, and then we'll
Intense.
figure out how to get the stuff.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for joining both giveaways and being part of our welcome back show.
Did you call him Fredo? That's a funny. He said that. Shredder.
Fredo.
No, Shredder in chat. Did you call him Fredo?
723 was the number, Lucas. Someone's going to go back and see that somebody guessed it in one of the other 10,000 numbers, but I'm
Like,
pretty
well,
sure that was the
we're gonna
first
see.
one.
Yeah, I think
There was a bunch of 722s and there was some
It doesn't
725s.
even let me go
I
far.
think I
It
seen-
doesn't let
Yeah,
me
there
go
was a
back
bunch.
far
It's
enough
gone too
There was a
far.
bunch dodging
721
to
around.
this
even
thing.
check.
732. I seen a bunch.
727.
You can control F it.
Does anyone know if S1s are prone to herming? I popped 2 ice cream cone snowman crossed with face off by archive and heard that they might. That's
I
from
would
Green.
say no. So the proneness of herming comes from the parent stock. So if they're well-bred genetics and they don't herm by themselves, then they won't have that trait to pass on to their offspring. So you'd be good to go. Selfing plants doesn't make them herm.
We're still guessing.
Well, some people are on a delay probably and not watching like live.
Right.
Or they're in top chat and didn't switch to live chat.
Oh,
Yeah, like
that
Sports
red
said,
setter farm fail.
Like
every
me
every
for
plant has a
first,
chance.
10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
control
selfing
F.
doesn't do it.
Control F. 723 Fredo. Looks good.
Control F.
Yeah.
Now that, there you go.
There's 4 matches, but the other 3 are just us saying it down there on my screen. So, congrats
Nice,
to the
nice,
winners.
nice. Yeah, congrats. We have Light Up Again, Tem, and Fredo.
I like how you're giving them a choice of seeds. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
better.
totally.
I'm more like a fascist. You just
Just take what I give you. And
You
be-
get
be-
what I don't want.
Belucci. You're gonna get it because I want to see it grown. No,
Hell yeah.
Exactly, dude.
no, I do have faith. It's a good one. I was pretty excited. I got 2 packs of freebies. It was the freebies, so you can
Well,
get a
it's a-
hunt through it.
It's really a 4-way when you really think about it. You know what I mean? It wasn't stabilized, so there's going to be a lot of variety in those.
Yeah. It should be a good hunt.
the best luck would be if you could find one example or, you know, something comparable to at least one side of the cross or the other and work it in.
Yeah. Yep. Froyo sounds cool. I've never ran anything with a froyo. Maybe a yogurt type smell. I don't know. Ice cream.
It could be bots, but we didn't have giveaway or anything in our title, so they're probably not giveaway bots. They're
It
about to
just
get timed
keeps
out, though.
rolling. Well, after I get done here, I get to go finish working in veg this morning, just doing a regular leaf strip. And I'll be cutting those up into smaller pieces and mulching them on top of the plants. And I think I'm going to cut my plants back, you know, cut them way back because I'm in the middle where I can't start a next run and I've got to let things veg a little bit. So it's a good chance for me to work on the structure of the plant itself and start training out a monster to be able to properly fill the space when the time comes.
Exciting.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta do some work in veg myself after I get off here. Clean up the tent, get the clones in there, get them in their new home.
Oh yeah, I have 2 rainbow drivers that I need to cup up today too.
Mm-mm-mm.
I love it when they root.
I get to
Yeah.
go run around with Miss Cantaloupe for a little while today.
Oh, right on. Okay.
Girls'
And I
Day.
get to go karting with a few of you Groskies tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, my buddy's birthday's tonight, or it was yesterday, so we're gonna
Is
go
it
karting tonight. in
so?
Novi.
Is it grow karting?
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
Yeah, maybe.
You could call it that for sure.
That's the boomer joke you missed, Baked. Fuck, man. You're dropping cues left and right on me here. I'm trying to keep.
I was in chat. What did you say? Oh,
Fuck, man.
Dabs taking hold.
yeah, that's for sure.
Good deal.
Doing the thresh.
Well,
I have to have that early dab nap.
You got that CBD to level you out.
True
That's
that.
what I would do.
That's
I
what I
just go
just
dab
did.
that.
Yeah. I went with the Suver Haze, which is, what is it, 16.2%. See, I'm old. I got to hold it really far away from my eyes to see it. 16.2% CBD. It's 0.35% CBG. And the THC is 0.25.
Nice, yeah. I know I like the Rosaberry. It's a 2-to-1 THC to CBD. And
That's that
Red, I
Setter,
got it
yeah.
from Red that one time. That's some good stuff. I remember that'll level you right out. Keep you going. But
You know, not
yeah.
everybody was there, but that was a really good time when you got to come in, go hang out over at Old Man's house with all of us. And,
Oh yeah, about a year
Had a
ago. It
good
was
time.
back in yeah.
yeah, man.
That was really cool because that was when I came to check out Michigan. I was like, let me see if this is like north of the wall shit or
It is.
like am I gonna be able to live, without dying from cold or something.
And it was cold as fuck when you were here that time, too.
Yeah, but it hadn't snowed until I got here and then it snowed.
That is
But
also
Welcome to Michigan,
but it wasn't
bitch.
too bad. Yeah, exactly. That's what I expected. So I was like, this
how
isn't too bad. The
far
fact that you
north
can
have you
grow.
came?
Oh no, I'm not
Dan.
going north. I didn't bring any climbing tools for the wall or
And we
anything.
need to get you up
Nope.
north.
I didn't bring any climbing
Yep.
tools for the wall, he says.
I told Sequence we'll go up there and see all the pretty crap y'all talk about in the summer.
Cheers,
it's
Red Setter.
nice and
Polarity
warm.
science.
But yeah.
The Buddha buds for noticing the stash on top of the shelf.
Oh, I do want to give a quick shout out since Polarity Science is here. That is Red Setter Farms' alternate account where he's going to do harm reduction and things like that for entheogens. If that sounds like something you might be interested in, make sure that you go over there, subscribe, and turn on notifications because he will be going live impromptu from time to time as Red Setter is wont to do. So cheers, Red. I hope you have a great morning, brother.
Here's Red.
Cheers,
For
Red.
sure.
I don't know why Painted Lady is fucking hiding this morning, though. I mean,
I think she has Lucky Charms she's trying to eat or something. She was
what are you
talking
showing
about
off,
earlier.
Dan?
This
With
is
that
some
swaggy jars.
Divine Storm. Number 5 pheno.
Oh, so good. So good.
Now you say the number 5. Did you find that there was a lot of variety in what you had popped and ran?
This is the gelato leaner. You know, it's really frosty. Good,
So good. So
It,
good.
good.
My favorite.
it looks, yeah, like filled out and dense.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're just hard
I
will
like that. I
hard
like.
done.
It was a great strain. It's pretty easy to trim. Um, Frosts up, goes purple, gets that good color, has weight, so it checked off all the boxes, man. It drops pretty much white rosin. It's amazing. This
Yeah, that
plant we're
rosin
keeping
is
all for
beautiful.
flower though.
Looks like it produced well too. Yield.
Yeah, it did pretty good. Pretty
Yeah.
good. I haven't got it in the scale or anything yet.
Yeah.
Excited. I got a pheno hunt going on. I think you guys know about it.
Mhm.
With the sticky drip collaboration in house and all the slurry cane crosses they're doing. Spartan gifted me those 2 packs of seeds. They're like day 6 of flower now, doing extremely well. Uh, One's called Tsunami, which is a slurry cane cross with slurry cane. And I have a jelly drip, which is platinum jelly crossed with slurry cane. And then there's ice cream candy, which I think is the Lotto crossed with slurry cane. I could be wrong. And then I have one called the White Pearl, and that one's gonna be the white crossed with platinum. So I got a lot of high expectations out of that one for washing capabilities later on. So lots going on. It's gonna be a great year for pheno hunting for me. Excited.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of those sticky drip genetics, shout out to Spartan for gifting all of us those. I can't wait to get to the new spot because I'm going to run the garlic storm. That's going to be my welcome to the new crib thing.
Yeah, and I see great growth in these plants. You know, they're very vigorous from seed. Um, I kind of held them back in the beginning, trying to grow so many in a small space. I try to keep them small because I vegged 30 of them in a 3x3 on its side. So I was able to get all 31-gallon easy swap pots in there, veg,
Wow.
30 plants in a 3x3. It was pretty amazing. So yeah, we filled that up pretty quick and we moved them all to the flower room, which is 2 4x8 flood trays. And we're gonna scrog them out, blast them out, find the phenos out of them. So excited. Lots to do. Shout out to Spartan for hooking me up with these seeds, and we're definitely gonna give him a keeper cut of it because we took clones of all of them. So it's gonna be booming.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good number for a female, huh? 30?
Yeah. Well, about
Yeah.
27,
Well, yeah, but still,
give or
yeah.
take.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
I would
Excited.
hate to have to test that many though.
I
Oh
got
no. That's the best part is having to test them at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you
No.
remember
Sorry.
yesterday when we sat in front of these 5 dark jars of dabs and passed
I
them
mean,
around?
send them to a lab test.
Well, this is
Find
just
out
gonna.
their numbers, but yeah, I
We'll
would want
probably
to.
we probably only test the keepers.
Yeah.
What we deemed as keepers, but what stinks is not being able to do like a large wash
Oh
because they're all
yeah.
separate phenos. So probably just be select phenos get washed, the rest go flower. But from here on out, after that, we'll have dedicated wash run.
Hell yeah. That'd be a huge wash. 30 plants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That'd
that'd
be
be
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
man, we like to fill them drums.
I've
Yeah.
got a short-term goal
Jar.
because I haven't done it on purpose is to do a flower run just for fresh frozen
Yeah, I mean,
and do that.
if you even like 10 plants is quite a wash. I mean, that's quite a wash. Depending on how big you grow.
Yeah.
Uh, that's I grew one plant in 20-gallon cocoa, the Primal Punch, and we pulled like 71 grams of finished rosin. So I
Yeah,
didn't
man.
get a
Hell yeah.
wet weight, so I don't really know wet weight out of it. But that was out of 20
Right.
gallon Primal Punch dumps.
Think we got some of that from you. We got Divine Storm and I
Yeah.
think Primal Punch. Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
The Divine Storm though was probably my favorite. I gotta say for me as far as
that was
potency, because I would go to that to get hit in the head. You know.
outdoor grown in the greenhouse. That one was so.
Yeah, hey, that's not bad. Yeah, it was
Yeah, for
quality.
sure. Shout out to in-house genetics, man. And
Yeah.
that's the sister to this pheno here. That was my number 2 pheno, which was the frosty pheno. This is the colorful bag appeal, great smell, good, we let the number 2 go. We kept this one. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
excited.
Almost hash time again.
Fuck, I'm ripped, man.
No, it's almost end of the show time. We're coming up on the last 10 minutes of the program here. I just want to say thanks to everybody that's shown up, both on the panel and in chat. It's probably easier for our friends, like Sequence was saying, on the West Coast to be able to join us, so it's not stupid ridiculous early. But it's really been a good time for me, and I love seeing everybody just getting it done, man.
Yeah, I mean, we got 140 people in here chilling with us for brunch time. It's pretty good.
Mimosas.
Yeah, doing some dabs,
Oh yeah.
sipping on Bush Light,
It's
Natty Light.
Saturday.
It is. It's
Natty
Saturday.
Light.
Yeah, and that's another thing. It's Saturday. It's a good time.
Yep.
I like it.
What should we hit on before we get out of here? We have
Another joint.
8 minutes.
That's what I was saying. It's almost hash time on the.
No, I'm getting that last smoke in before I hit the veg tent. So
So what
Perfect
you're gonna
timing,
take
man.
that Primal
Work to
Punch
do.
at?
I don't know. I wanted to try to push it to 70.
There you go.
What week do you find that it
I
starts?
just watch out for like late season nanners if you're gonna push it that long.
What's the furthest you've taken it?
Me,
Yeah.
66.
6. Okay.
That's
But-
a good time.
But yeah, bird watcher, he saw some nanners push on his cut when he pushed it a long flower time. It's got Gorilla Glue, man.
right.
So just be careful, watch it.
LG420 in chat asks, when are you putting plants outside? I normally put them in like the last week or the very first week of June.
Around
Last
St.
week in
Patrick's
May.
Day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google my zip code for frost when the frost goes in.
Yeah, always just play it by the weather.
Don't you just trust Farmer's Almanac?
Almanac.com. It's the old Farmer's Almanac.
Perfect.
Yeah, I trust that. It says May 10th, last spring frost for my area. So I'll be thinking about that. And
So that's
maybe it'll
like
be a little bit
June
earlier.
13th for me.
Sometimes
Oh,
it snows
yeah,
in May.
Yeah.
No, man,
I
I'm in a
like to
greenhouse.
aim later because the plants, they veg a lot, and that 2 weeks or week or whatever doesn't seem to matter that much. But if they do get stunted for some reason, it does matter a lot.
Yeah. I might just have backups. Or start later. We'll see.
Yeah, if you got a garage, you can just wheel them in out the garage and they'll be
Yeah.
wagon.
Yeah.
I don't know. You got dedication.
Joe says, I just listened to Red. I like that. It's pretty wise.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Red said he was going live after this show. I don't know if that's on Instagram or YouTube on Polarity Science, but he's going to be live.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's after this one or was he talking about tomorrow's show?
I don't know.
He had mentioned before that he wanted to go live after Bro Show Live or a late session or something.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty early to put plants outside, I would say. May 15th.
Spartan says,
Yeah.
I know
He's
so
yeah.
from losing so
He's
many
in my
plants.
area, so like, all right, I'll plan for June. I'm just hoping, a little climate change warms it up quicker.
Yeah, it really won't change any. And I've commented on this in the past, like putting clones out instead, or like bigger
Yeah.
plants. It doesn't even seem to matter.
Yeah.
They all end up about the same.
And believe it or not, like
I gotta build a
city
thing
areas,
anyways.
city areas will warm up faster than country areas, meaning that there's more
Yeah, the
asphalt. So
asphalt.
those
Yeah.
grounds are going to get warmer and they're going to have a faster growth rate in production of plants. Believe it or not, you can tell just by lilacs and stuff that bloom in those areas. If you notice, they'll always bloom first in the city than they will in the country.
Neat.
Hmm.
That's some quality bro science.
A lot
Yeah,
more CO2 in the city too.
O2, or no, carbon monoxide.
Yeah, that too.
Probably help. But yeah, I don't know. I always notice that.
Well, I mean, you could, real quickly, if you wanted to go earlier, you could make one of those PVC domes. You know what I mean? With the clear plastic over top of, and like a raised garden bed for yourself.
I
If you
love
really
them.
wanted to do that, those can make a big difference. Or you can pop and start inside. My thinking is that, I'm thinking about these grape ape, and I'm thinking, maybe I need to try to pop those, say, April 1st, April 15th, something like that. I know that they're very, very slow growers. I know they're going to grow faster in the long run, but I would like to put them out later so that they're larger and more able to take the transition from indoors to out.
Makes sense.
It's always nice if you can pop them on your like porch and just kind of baby them for the first couple of days, pull
Good
them in
point.
and out, and then once they're big enough to transplant, either transplant them directly into the ground or into your pot of choice or whatever. But
I see my plants
acclimate
going in
them
the window for
outside
the
from the
garage,
start.
man.
Right on. Yeah, from the start. So they're always used to that.
Oh,
Cheers.
Do we want to
yeah.
go around and do some shout outs before we take off out of here?
He should. I was checking out what Red was linking. He's linking the Polarity Science channels again. I was trying to see if he was going live after this show, but I don't know.
I asked him, see what he says.
All right, let's go around the horn and get the hell out of here. Porch
Yeah.
Farmer,
You wanna-
welcome, dude. I know you didn't chat a lot today, but thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no doubt. Thanks for having me. It's good to be here today.
Tough to get to hear from space, I assume.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta stay floating or I'll fall.
Yeah.
More
Red
dabs,
is-
more dabs.
Red is
Exactly.
clarifying that it'll be after the Bro Show live. So
Tomorrow
he will be
night.
going live at 11 p.m. ish.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect. All right. Baked, thank you for joining us. Tell us all your plans, your life story.
Not much. Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here. You'll see me around growing stuff, posting stuff on Instagram, baked PWN. But yeah, it was a blast.
Dank Man Dan.
Thank man Dan. Hey, thanks a lot, Baked and Porch Pharma and Tara, and Skilbo Sequence. Most of all, chat. Thanks for showing up,
Yeah.
being a part of our little daily routine again. I'm so glad to be back. We missed you guys a lot. It's awesome. Thanks again.
Yeah, Dan's sounding thoroughly faded, so that's good. Tara, how are you?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm trimming on some purple haze gelato here that I absolutely love. It is so frosty and can't wait to smoke this up. You can find me on Instagram, Tara Wilson 1409. So happy to be back. You guys, great times. Welcome to our new people, our new sponsor. Love you guys. Thank you, chat, for being here with us this morning, and hope to see you guys soon some more. Cheers.
Thank you, Tara. Scobo, what do you think?
Great start to a great day, man. I appreciate everybody joining us today. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like on the way out the door. And this is for all of you that have notifications already checked. You don't need to apply to this, but everybody else, you never know when things are going to come back on, and follow us and all that good shit. So cheers to everybody. Congratulations to the winners. Be on the lookout for all that. Make sure you get a hold of the show or sequence specifically, and we'll get everything sent out to you.
Yeah, like we're saying, we're going to try to probably do them every other week. So we'll see. But yeah, get the notifications on and you will know. We'll try to post stuff on the channel and notify you that way. Check out our sponsors, Easy Swap Pots, 2020 Mendocino, State Genetics. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for the new Wake and Bake. We appreciate it. Have a great day.
Have a
Yeah,
great
man.
day, guys.
Hope we
Yeah.
brought good energy for your day.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm faded.